Welcome back to my weekly reading using the Vibrational Energy Oracle deck and the Vibrational Earth Children deck. She says turning them the wrong way around. Okay, these are two decks that I have created. I'm Debbie A. Anderson, and this week's reading is for Monday, February the 8th through to Sunday, February the 14th, which is Valentine's Day. So advanced happy Valentine's Day to all of you out there in love with someone or just loving yourself. Good for you. So this week, Spirit has requested our focus, yes, that's right, I mean you and I, is spiritual respect and acceptance. Because before we can initiate growth within ourselves, we have to acknowledge that this is a universal or God-given right for all living things to be honored, esteemed, and accepted for what or who they are. And that includes you and I. It is that instinctive awareness of seeing beyond any limitations that we may, as humans, have created for ourselves and possibly others. And to distinguish, and most of all, to be able to let go of, yes, let go of maybe fear, jealousy, attitude, and to be at a place within ourselves to connect with that positive vibrational energy force, that life force, which may be what we identify as tolerance, acceptance. To be more charitable, that's what we need to be, more charitable and even more open-minded, or as I like to say, with open heart. Respect is a choice we all make. Because the word itself, respect, means to take another look. Look at something again, okay? And sometimes we react rather than respond. So there are no excuses, none whatsoever. This is about listening, yes, but not listening with your ears, listening with your heart. And to never assume. And we know what assume means, okay? We have to remember that being considerate is also about giving encouragement. And we all know, believe, it is never too late to do that, to get that, to receive it, and to give it. Until we finally have confirmation, basically get affirmation to ourself. When we encourage and accept another individual, we become a champion, an advocate, a believer. This happens when we reach that place of acceptance. It becomes a spiritual consciousness, an awakening to our divine connection that creates freedom within us. It gives us strength, it offers understanding, and ultimately I believe it is our vibrational connection to spirit. You and I at peace. Nothing can stop us, because this is something we have chosen on our spiritual path. Our journey to our awakening. So that's what I wanted to share with you from Spirit, okay? This is what I was told will be the theme for this week. And I know each week we have a theme based sometimes on astrological or things that are going on. So here are the 3 questions for this week. Show me how to let go of any negative emotions like hate, discrimination, anger, or jealousy. And there are probably many others that you can put in there. So if it's a negative emotion that you have within you, maybe add that as a word to it, okay? I can only pull up some that, I know of or, can relate to, okay? The second question, identify how I can eliminate fear or judgment on all levels. That's a big one, okay? On all levels. And the third question, how can I honor and accept the uniqueness and energy in every living being? Because that's very important. Accepting our own uniqueness, other people's uniqueness, their quirks, their differentness, whatever that is, okay? So using the Vibrational Energy Oracle deck first, that's the blue deck. This is the adult deck, if you like, and we'll shuffle. I'll shuffle the cards as I usually do, in the intention of being right here, right now with you guys. So thank you for watching. And let's just give them a quick shuffle and see what comes out. Okay, so I'm just going to pop those on there. So the first question, show me how to let go of any negative emotions. Whatever your negative emotions are, add them to it. So I have hate, discrimination, anger, jealousy. And the first card is Medicine Wheel. Oh, that is a very good card to have, okay? So the second question is, identify how I can eliminate... I've got my little list of questions here. How can I eliminate fear or judgment on all levels? The card drawn is Hopeless Release. How perfect is that? Hopeless release. And finally, the third question is, how can I honor and accept the uniqueness and energy in every living being, every living thing? We have end of days. End of days. Wow. We're going to have a reading and a half this week. I just know it from the cards that have already been pulled here. Medicine Wheel, Hopeless Release, and End of Days. So let's just see what comes out of the Vibrational Earth Children deck. Okay, the Vibrational Earth Children deck is the purple one, and this I created for children, 8 years and upwards, and for our inner child. Okay, our inner child. So this is the deck we're going to use here to address those same questions coming from a different perspective. As a child, or childlike essence, or our inner child. Okay, and they're the purple. This is the purple deck, I should say. This is the purple deck. Okay, as you can see, I don't edit my DVDs. Alrighty, that's the first card. Okay, let's just pop those up there. And the first question, show me how to let go of any negative emotions like hate, discrimination, anger, jealousy, whatever you have. We have easy peasy. In other words, it's easy to do it. Very easy. Identify how I can eliminate fear or judgment on all levels. We have helping hands. Helping hands. And how can I honor and accept the uniqueness and energy in every living thing, every living being? And we have happy hero. Happy hero. You're a hero. So now I want to share with you what Spirit are communicating with me for both cards in each question. Now, each of the two decks that I've shared with you do come with a guidebook, okay? So this is me just connecting with Spirit. I shouldn't say just connecting. This is me connecting with Spirit and getting a little more in-depth answers based on the card. And the first one we had, how to let go of any negative emotions, and we have Medicine Wheel. Okay, the big thing with the Medicine Wheel, when someone gets this card, it indicates straight away you're a healer. So you need to step into that vibration because you know exactly how this all works. The more you step into and accept and embrace the positive thoughts in your mind and your heart, the more in balance you become with yourself and your world. You know that when you open your arms, which basically this is what's happening on this card here, this being in there has their arms wide open. Your heart center is open as well, okay? Your heart is open. You can restore, make well all that is not right around you. You can heal it. You're a healer. You are the leader. You are the healer. Therefore, you hold the remedy within you. You hold the solution. When you see, sense, hear, or feel any negative emotions, breathe through it. Fill your body with the positive breath so that as you breathe in, remind yourself of all the amazing vibrational elements that you're connected to, that surround you in your world. And as you breathe out, let it go of any gunk, the muck and mire that's holding you in place. You're stuck there. Your feet are stuck in the mud. So step out and away from it and use your healing energy, okay? Create amazing transformations. You know, this energy being, I'll pop the card as I usually do further on down. You have this lovely light shining down on them and all the rays coming around them, and they're lifted. They're not even standing there. They're lifted above this. So lift yourself above everything when it is negative. Okay. So looking at the inner child one here, easy peasy. Well, I think we are now establishing that it is much easier for you than you think. Here is why. When we go deep inside, and I mean deep, to the place of connection with your inner child, and yes, we do know how to do this. We do. And if you've been watching my videos and you're still not sure, go back and watch the Rediscovering Your Inner Child videos from 1 to 13 and just watch through them and you'll get a sense. But I think you're already there. So we know how to do this. We automatically lift others up when they are down. We become a champion, and through helping everyone else around us, it helps us too, because we know it is not about winning, okay, coming in first. It's not about looking better by hurting someone else at your expense. It's about supporting and encouraging others. Because when we do, we're opening up to the pure soul vibration within ourselves. That helps us too. I love this because you've got winners there and you've got two little boys here, and not everyone's a winner, but they're sharing that. They're sharing the win. Okay, they're sharing it. So the second question, identify how I can eliminate fear or judgment on all levels. And we have hopeless release. And the song from Frozen really has it. Let it go, and let it go with love. Every vibration we encounter has a purpose, a reason for being with us. Maybe this has just been part of our journey, our learning, but now we no longer need to embrace this feeling anymore. So release whatever is still within your mind, body, and soul, and just accept that as you release this hopelessness of whatever you still have that you're fighting inside of you, because as you do, you are relinquishing and giving it up to whatever is outside our ability, accepting that it is no longer for our greater good. So this is about the surrender, the right time to hand this over to our higher self. Releasing, liberating our soul. Release it now and exhale. We're letting go. The droplets there are just falling out of our hands. We have that lovely sun shining in the palm of our hand, the lovely vibrational rays, and everything is just dropping away. We don't need to hang on to it. We can eliminate it. We can let it go. Okay. So the same question now, looking at it, how can I identify how I can eliminate fear or judgment on all levels? And we have helping hands. Always be around to help others who need you to maybe explain that when they put an end to fear, we grow and expand in our own vibrational journey, on our own vibrational journey. By helping others come to this understanding, and it's only helping them, we're not telling them, we're letting them see for themselves. We feel vibrationally good about ourselves. Look at all these little hands, okay? There's all these little hands around here, linked together across the world, linked with one another. For those of you who remember the hippie days, you'll remember that this daisy on here, the daisies, symbolizes innocence, gentleness, purity, and love, which is what our soul essence is truly about. We don't have to hate. We don't have to fear hate. We can link with others of like mind to make a difference, and we can. The last two cards, how can I honor and accept the uniqueness and energy in every living being, in every living thing, and end days? For any of you who have my deck, the Vibrational Energy Oracle deck, I refer to this card as the ending of something, letting the vibration of something letting it go. Like when you let go of something, the void needs to be filled. Okay? There's a void there. So it's a bit like cleaning out your closet, okay? And for women amongst us, you know what it's like. When we clean out a closet, we have all this space and then we fill the void. We go shopping, okay? So letting the vibration of something to fill the void that has been created. So when we look at the previous two questions, it is about release, letting go, moving forward. So this card just comes in to confirm by doing that, we're honoring our energy and that of every energy being, every energy soul within our world, within our, it can be our small world, our community where we live, and the bigger world. So when we have come a long way, we have truly come a long way. We still have a long way to go. But if those of you, I'm 58, so when we reflect back in history, we've seen and heard of some of the fear and pain and anger and all of those oppressions that have been there. And when we look at this card, I want to, bring this card in here. At the very top here, we have the crown. Okay, the crowning glory. And underneath that, this here is a butterfly. Well, I see it as a butterfly. Maybe it's a Freudian thing. All right, there's a butterfly. And right in the center there, we have this white light guiding us out of the darkness, guiding us into the light. And that's all we can do, go into the light. Right? And then the final card, we have Happy Hero. And again, it's funny because the world is on this card as well. And here we have these beautiful heroes, male and female, standing on top of the world. All these children of the world down here in part of it. Be the hero you already are. Share this amazing part of you with everyone. Every single day. You have overcome your own struggles and difficulties. And now you can be a champion for someone else. Only when we are at a place of acceptance are we set free. You have that strength. The strength of a superhero within your heart to inspire and change the world. Just remember, vibrational earth children have superhero powers to help them and others. So use your superhuman powers, okay? All right, and now let's take a moment to pull a card from the I Am Vibrational deck. This is the affirmation deck that is the newest one in all my decks, and this is the instant one where it has the information on the cards, okay? So I'm just going to shuffle that one because we want to have something that pulls this all together, all right? All of what we have here today that we have gone through, pulling it all together. So card number 30. I am in tune with my vibration, knowing what I say or do is important. What we say counts, so listen to the self. Just look at this card. This is absolutely vibrating. I don't know if you can really get that here. You've got a bird full in flight there, and it's just vibrating and emanating out like a pebble that is dropped into the water. You know that ripple effect that keeps going on and on and on and on and on? That's what we are. We can drop a thought, we can drop an idea, we can drop a perception into that beautiful pool of water and watch the ripple effect. Okay? How people get on board, how people change their perception. Any of you that follow me on Facebook on my personal page, you'll notice that I put very awe-inspiring vibrational items on there. I don't want to buy into the gunk, the muck and the mire. It's not to say that I ignore it completely, but I don't want to keep pushing it there so that's all we have within us. I want you to feel good. I want you to feel at peace. I want you to feel vibrationally connected in a positive way. And that's not ignoring what's going on in the world, but sometimes we don't have to listen to the news, pick up the newspaper, buy into the negative gossip. We don't have to do that. We can step away and just leave those people to do what they have to do, honoring their uniqueness, okay? So, this week, I just want you to keep in the vibration of this, play in this essence of letting go, and just see what a difference it makes this week for your world, okay? You can only but try. So as always, wishing you all an inspirational week, embracing your true vibrational essence.